I'm sure there'll be some sore bodies now.
I bet. Thanks, Mitch.
Thanks, Mitch. Gav has all the weather details after the break.
This report brought to you by AMP. Investing solutions in banking, super, retirement and advice.
Switch on a Daikin Alira X split system with advanced streamer technology to remove more than 99% of harmful indoor air pollutants and surround yourself with cleaner air this summer. Daikin, perfecting the air.
Gav's here now with the weather details.
And Gav, plenty of sunshine to start the week off.
Yes, we certainly needed it. A different story to last week. It was really overcast, quite wet. It's a lovely dry start this week, but it has been a little cold for some. All the details in just a moment. First of all, this evening's weather photo to get things started. It is a beautiful part of the world, Fraser Park, where the national park meets the coast. Thank you very much to Barry for that photo. So we've seen rain come down right across mostly the southeast underneath this cold speckled cloud. It's been snowing and extremely cold. Earlier on I mentioned that it has been the coldest consecutive 4 days. This late in the season for Melbourne in 167 years. Coldest 3 days consecutively this late in the season for the capital in 99 years. That cold air has been felt our way. We've had mostly sunny skies though. Very dry across central northern Australia and overall remaining that way. Now that low is going to pull away from us and that is generating a new swell that'll be coming through tomorrow, and then we're going to see those winds out of the southwest switch around to the southeast throughout tomorrow, but that massive high coming over the southeast, making sure that everything remains very, very dry in comparison to last week. And it's also going to warm up particularly throughout central Australia from tomorrow, so the Alice is back up to 30. Still very warm for southeast Queensland and northern New South Wales throughout tomorrow. Perth 24, not much humidity. It's generally cleared for Darwin and the top end, but Sydney you can see still very, very cool, only tops of about 21 throughout tomorrow. Talking of the low 20s, that's pretty much what we had today right across the entire region. A little bit warm around Cessnock and Maitland, 23 for Gosford and Nelson Bay were the top temperatures to kickstart the week on this Monday. Humidity count is down due to those westerly winds right across the region. Haven't they been strong all weekend long, continuing into tomorrow, but beginning to back off, switching from the southwest and then around to the southeast. So that southerly is going to remain with us and therefore temperatures are going to be down. We're in for another cold night. It's going to be a chilly start, but it is going to be dry right across the entire region, which is nice. So tomorrow, only 19, 20 degrees for the central coast. Trying to escape the teens also right on the coastal areas from Newcastle to Port Stephens, the low 20s around the lake area, the top. So it is going to be a very fresh start to the day again tomorrow morning. It's more like early spring than late spring. Temperatures trying to warm a little bit into the low, almost mid-20s, but they're not really going to get there. 23s at best. There's the new swell coming through, 2.5 metres. It's going to be quite solid throughout tomorrow, clean in the morning, but then getting messy as the winds switch around to the south-southeast. Tomorrow there's a high tide, 7:21, back to the low there at 1:30 in the afternoon. Sun to rise 5:42. Beautiful moon phase with us this week, leading up to the full moon coming up on Friday. Warming up for the second half of the week. Still fairly cool though for Wednesday. A couple of cool days back to back for all. Getting warmer faster for the upper hunter, cracking 30 by Friday. But then we've got our next big wet weather event. That'll be coming through on the weekend, particularly on Sunday, and we'll see some heavier falls throughout the upper hunter, and that rain's also going to be reaching the coastal areas as well. So tip is enjoy the next couple of days and we'll look forward to the warmth by the time we get to Thursday. Heading to the coast, well, it's going to be a far different story tomorrow, that's for sure. Hardly any swell throughout today. Very quiet. It was virtually a lake today right across the region, and we're going to see beautiful blue skies yet again, and that swell is going to pulse on through, but then those winds will switch to the south throughout the day.
Okay, thank you, Gav.
Thanks, Gav.
And that is NBN News for this Monday.
From all the team here, have a great night.
Good night.
Good night.